Hello friends, welcome to Mejora. So since this is the first video I'm making for this channel, it's important to know what Mejora is all about and what you're going to find here. Mejora it's a Spanish word which means improvement. So when I talk about improvement here, I'm only talking about the processes, whatever we find in a workplace, right? So why would you improve and what would you improve and how would you improve, right? So what uh, would you improve should come from your side wherever you are working, whatever business you are running, or any processes, any challenges you are facing in your workplace. Then where also should come from you, it should be your maybe question to me, or you can relate my methodologies to your area, your workplace, right? Then so what improvement, why improvement, all those comes. Now how bit of it I can tell you based on my experience. So since I would be doing all this video, who am I? I basically am from India, working in a mobility tech organization, and I am on to the process excellence area, right? So so what we do is we solve lots of problems to improve something, right? So broadly, when you solve some problem, you improve something, right? Or in vice versa, if you have to improve something, you have to solve some problems, right? So that's all this channel would be about. So before getting into what you can get in this channel, let me tell you a brief on what would be a what how it is a problem solving, right? How do you define a problem solving, right? So let's take some broad examples. Say suppose what's a problem in a workplace, right? Basic, if you are at any level, maybe the first one can be your targets. You're not meeting your targets, right? Targets are less than expectations, or the quantity of production, or the quality of the production, quality or quantity is less than what is expected, right? Or say there is some team management issues also, right? This is a different sort of example I am taking. Suppose you are facing some issues with your team, right? So how I want to relate and what I want to communicate you all is, now if you see what is common in all these three, it can be in any, it can be from service, or it can be, okay, another thing I just recollected, so I'll add here. So if you have achieved your target, but it's not in the time frame you wanted, right? So it's less than the time you had. So all this, if you see, there was a scarcity, right? So what I mean is, in target versus when you have not achieved your target here, you had a scarcity of some outcomes, right? There is an outcome which is less. So I'm calling it scarcity. There is a scarcity of something where you have not, because of which your outcome is not met, right? Team management may be your scarcity. The outcome is again you expected something and something did not happen. The scarcities can be skill, can be communication, can be anything, right? And time frame, obviously time would be the element which was not available here, scarcity of time, right? So you have a scarcity here. So if I solve this scarcity, suppose I give you enough outcomes here to meet your target, does that solve your problem? It won't, right? If I give you the quantity of products, that may not solve what you wanted, right? Same with team management and time frame. So if you try to solve scarcity with additional resources, right? So suppose you want to do it with additional number of resources that does not solve the problem for you. That will that will solve the outcome for you, but it won't still solve the problem for you, because the scarcity is caused by, say, there can be few causes for it, right? Causes. It can be one cause, there can be two causes, there can be three causes, right? So this sort of causes you can have. Got it? So so you have to solve all these causes, then only you can solve the scarcity and you can achieve your target. So that's what is problem solving would be about, right? So this all would be your solving part of it, right? So what you are going to get in here in Mizora, right? So here, as I move along through my social media, through my team members, I get a list of challenges they face. So I'll summarize all these challenges with some probable solutions with all of you, right? So to ensure that you can use it, or you can ping me also, you can share here also, uh, whether it is working, it is not working. So all those challenges, whatever someone faces, I'll try to, at a workplace related to a process, I'll try to find some solution and give it to you here. Obviously the tools, how to use some tools you may not be aware, or you may be aware, you had some questions in data driven decision making. Obviously some statistical tools also, right? Some statistical tools. Then on, excuse me, uh, case studies, some case studies, I'll, as and when I come across, I'll share with all of you, right? And questions from you. I expect some questions from you, and if you are able to use this methodology and solve some problems, you can also share here. I'd request you to subscribe this channel and wait for the next video and share your comments. That's it. Thanks a lot for watching. Till the next time, have a great day.